Hey, Steve DiMaggio here, and today I'm going to be going over the Dream Dark Matter cymbals I have in my studio right now. Just wanted to take a minute. I have a whole bunch here, so it'll be nice to compare them and play between them. So I'll be doing a little bit of talking and playing here. So starting off, I have a pair of Dark Matter 14-inch hi-hats. I've had these for a little bit of time. I call them about medium weight. For me as a rock player, these hi-hats sound great in a mix because they don't cut through too much and they kind of mellow out into the guitars. That's what I'm looking for 90% of the time with my hi-hats, is something that kind of melds in a little bit more. So they work great for that. Let me play a little bit of them tight and then I'll open them up and you can kind of hear how they sound. Up top here, what I have is an 18 and 19-inch Dark Matter Bliss paper thin cymbals. And I have them set up here for this demo because they're really good for accents and they get out of the way real quick. In general, Dark Matter cymbals do tend to kind of show themselves and then get out real fast. And that's what I like about them with recording. So these, to me, almost, they're not as bright as an A custom, but the way that they have attack and then they go away in a mix works for me with heavy music. Of course, they'd be great for jazzers, indie rock, and all that, but I'm a rock drummer, so I'm gonna play, again, some more heavy stuff with these, and I'm actually gonna put that against the 18-inch regular crash. So this is just a regular weight Dark Matter crash. It's not a Bliss paper thin, so these are much thinner, and this one is much thicker. But I'll ride around these, and you can kind of hear them against each other. So that gives you an idea of how those crashes kind of sound back to back in a rock setting. Again, really quick in, really quick out, dig them for that. So moving on from the crashes to the rides, I have two rides in my studio right now. I have this 20-inch Moon ride. This thing is super dry, it's got tons of definition. And then I have the total polar opposite over here, which is a 22-inch flat earth ride. Basically no bell, super washy. I'll put these two back and forth against each other. Now for the Moon ride, that's going to be really good for metal, anything where you need that stick definition, the big bell. The Dark Matter Flat Earth ride, that's more of a jazz ride. It doesn't really fit in with what I do every day with my demos, but it is good kind of for like an indie rock vibe too. So I'll put these back and forth and just kind of play around them, and I'll play around the whole kit so you can kind of hear everything a little bit together.